there's a bushfire raging outside my house. And there's a bushfire raging inside my life.
Emseni Camp on the banks of the Tugela River, not far from the town of Winterton, was the host for night 4 of the 2022 Joberg2c. It's played host many times before, but perhaps it's never quite looked like this. A lot of mud, which has become the theme of this adventure, the Joberg2c adventure for 2022, as we make our way from Heidelberg, just outside Heidelberg, at Carronbeef, all the way down to Scottburgh. It's been some journey so far. Today was a neutral day. So how did it all go? Well, let's have a look at the map first. The map doesn't bear much resemblance to the original map that we should have ridden all the way off the escarpment, but hey, we got here and we had a lot of fun, in fact, because we went down the Olifhuishoek Pass. Down the Olifhuishoek Pass means you go past some wonderful cafes like the Fat Chef and Little Switzerland and the water points at Bingelela and so on. And then we met a little bit of dirt road with very little mud and all the way here to Emseni. Well, after 3 days on this adventure that is the Joberg2c, I think we all needed something of a reset, didn't we? It was a really, really tough first 3 days, particularly day 3, where the last rider came in around about 6 in the evening, just before dark. It was one of those brutally hard days. We saw that yesterday. Well, today was a relief. It was a rest day, so to speak. We still had to cover 91 kilometers, but it was a lot of tar road riding and very little mud. And that is what made the difference today. Smiling faces as everyone got into the finish here. Joberg2c always makes a plan to get us down to the sea. Let's have a look back at day 4 at this year's Joberg2c.
The fire came down the lonely mountain. The sea rose up like a holy fountain. The fire like a forest, the leaves to the rhythm. I asked for forgiveness, and I was forgiven. I'm a shoo shoo. Take me, I'm a shoo shoo. I'm a shoo shoo. Shake me, I'm a shoo 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 shoo. I'm a shoo shoo. Take me, I'm a shoo shoo. I'm a shoo shoo.
I think day 2 was relatively tough, and I think day 3 was one of the toughest mountain bike days ever.
Yesterday was rough. With all that mud, it was a very hard ride. But it was better than going to work.
It was hell on the bike. Nobody enjoyed it. We all wanted to get off and just lie down. But, you know, we made it.
Got to take the bad with the good. So I've done this before and I've done all the good. So you can't have it all good all the time. So it makes me really appreciate the good stuff.
And if that was the good route, I'd hate to see what the bad routes look like.
I think everybody will be thoroughly invigorated from riding on the road, making it a bit easier and having the sunshine as well. Just to get from A to B in one piece and then lie down.
Today is good. You can photo. It's a pleasure.
The spirits have lifted incredibly well. I mean, it's still a journey, it's still an adventure, we still got to get to the end. It's still an experience and it's still a privilege.
I'm a shoo shoo. Take me, I'm a shoo shoo. I'm a shoo shoo. Shake me, I'm a shoo 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 shoo. other side of town. There's fire in the world, there's fire in the soul. Two sides of the coin that makes up the whole. You make a fire and you burn it in the belly deep inside. You cook up the wire and turn my iron into gold. A man's I'm a shoo shoo, and take me I'm a shoo shoo. A man's I'm a shoo shoo, a shake me I'm a shoo 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 shoo. A man's I'm a shoo shoo, a take me I'm a shoo shoo mama. A man's I'm a shoo shoo, a wake me I'm a shoo 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 shoo. A fire, a fire, a fire, a fire, a fire, a fire. A shake me I'm a shoo 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 shoo.